Hey guys, Dogs Weight Loss and Critic Reviews here with a movie review. I saw the movie Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark yesterday, and this is my review. So to begin, I guess I'll go with the synopsis. I'm looking at it online on the computer right now. It says, "The shadow of the Bellows family has loomed large in the small town of Mill Valley for generations. It's in a mansion that young Sarah Bellows turns her tortured life and horrible secrets into a series of scary stories. These terrifying tales soon have a way of becoming all too real for a group of unsuspecting teens who stumble upon Sarah's spooky home." So it just recently came out, I don't know, maybe last week or week before last. And of course, I like scary stories, scary movies, so I figured, why not? And I actually, ironically, have one of the books, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I don't remember which one, but it's in my classroom. I didn't realize there was more than one, but I have one of them. I haven't read it yet, but I'm assuming it'd be kind of like that. It's kind of like, not really ghost stories, but kind of like definitely sci-fi sci-fi thriller, I guess, kind of movie. But if you believe in like paranormal stuff and ghosts, I guess that's the best way I can come up with that, or like campfire stories, like, scary stories to tell in the dark. It's what it is. So I mean, the movie was good. It was decent. It was definitely aimed more toward, in my opinion, like young adult teenagers, kind of. The acting was definitely aimed toward that group. There's, some teenage comedy and awkward crush scenes and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's definitely aimed, in my opinion, toward that kind of age group, middle school, high school kind of age. But it was decent. It did have a couple of good, I don't want to call them jump scares, but I guess that was what they were trying to do. But it takes a lot to jump scare me, so I didn't jump scare. But I mean, whatever. I was okay. So I guess like on a 1 to 5 scale, I'd probably give it a 3.5, maybe. Was it scary? For most people, I would say probably yes, but it wasn't terrifying or like raise the hair on the back of your neck kind of frightful kind of thing. But it was thrilling, kind of. It had some thrill scenes. I guess, yeah, that's kind of it. So the story goes that this girl, was kind of locked. She was locked in her home's basement for some reason. I didn't really understand why the family did that. But the family that lived there owned a paper mill, and that was kind of like one of their big, what they were known for, I guess, that family in this town. And they locked their daughter in the basement. Nobody had ever seen her, ever, and still there was no pictures of her or anything in history, nothing, blah, blah, blah. And so she has this book that one of their servants or slaves, because it's in, like, her time was in the late 1800s, so of course slaves are still around. So one of the slaves gave it to her because she felt sorry for her, for, what the family was doing to her. Anyways, and so she started writing, these stories, and they come true. And so it's kind of like, like on one of the trailers to the movie, it's about the scarecrow, what's his name, Harold, and something about, I don't know, anyway, so the story is that Harold was an actual person, and she wrote a story about him because he was one of the ones that mistreated her, and so he painfully turned into a scarecrow forever to be, there. Anyways, so it's again 3.5 out of 5. I'd give it for a good movie, but also it might have been better if there weren't these ridiculous moviegoers with me in the theater. It's the last weekend before school starts, and so I knew that going into it. It's a PG-13 movie, so there's going to be probably some teens getting a movie in before school. And of course, they're just as obnoxious as they've always been, and it was irritating because they're like talking and sniggering throughout the movie. I don't know, it's just annoying, that part, so I didn't really maybe get the full effect of the movie, but again, that's the age group it's kind of geared towards, so that was not completely unexpected. There was also a baby. Someone brought a baby, and there's loud, like, it's all quiet, then bam, really loud, those kinds of scenes. And so the baby's crying throughout a good chunk of the movie, and they're not taking the baby out of the theater. That's a huge pet peeve. Like, if you're going to bring a baby to the theater, at least have some common courtesy and take it out when it starts making noises. Anyways, so it may have earned an extra half star, I don't know, if I hadn't been irritated by the other movie watchers in the theater. 3.5 out of 5, I'm sticking with it. It was a good, fun, scary, it wasn't truly scary in my opinion. So, there you go, guys. If you like these reviews, my personal opinions, go ahead and click on the videos to check out some of the other Critic reviews I've done on videos. I've also done some Critic reviews on products, for example, the Bissell Featherweight vacuum cleaner, which is really good. I still use that quite a bit. I might do an update review on that soon too. Anyways, check out those, subscribe, and hit the bell so we can get some more subscribers on my channel. If you want to see more dog videos or weight loss videos, or if you like the Critic reviews, let me know. Drop a comment so I know what y'all want, and I'll get those uploaded. Y'all have a good day now. Bye!